This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Kanye responds to Boosie. And, it could be a diss to me, okay? So, Boosie had called out Kanye because Kanye was saying, hey, I influenced all genres of music after, 2005 or something, right? Which he really meant to probably say 2008, right? Anyways, so the past 20 years. Okay, so Boosie said, not all genres, not every style, not Boosie music. You can't relate to nothing I rap about in your music. Nobody listens to Kanye and the Projects, which is cap. A lot of people listen to Kanye and the Projects. I'm sorry, bro. Or the Trenches. I love how they say the Trenches. It's not the Trenches, bro. Trying to relate it to, like, World War II trench fighting. I was like, come on. I'm going to ahead and say it. My people don't relate to you. What? Well, yeah, he said, I just saw that Wipe Me Down was made in 2007. I take no responsibility for whatever genre this would be called. I mean, that's almost like talking down on it. It's like, whatever genre you would call this music. I take no responsibility. Like, he doesn't want to be affiliated, touch it, nothing. Okay? So it's kind of a diss to Boosie. Now, Boosie recently had, what is it called? Boosie Day, or what he had his, like, his gathering, where he has his, his Boosie, what do they call it? Boosie Bash, that's what it's called, yeah. Now, Webby and him reunited, that was good. It doesn't look as full this year, though, I'm going to be honest. I didn't even hear a lot of hype around it. He didn't talk about it a lot. I think he's distracted by the court cases he's got in Cali with the gun case, right? And everything else that's going on in his life. And to be honest, it was a good crowd, but it's not as packed. Usually it's packed. And, it's not cheap to rent this venue. It's huge. But there's a good amount of people in there. There's definitely at least 1,000. I would say at least 2,000 people were in there. Then we got, this is crazy, NFL safety. I'm not a big sports guy, but Jair Brown, right? Just watching this video is like, whoa, this guy almost got super finessed. He went to and this shows you how bad car dealers are, and you got to be really careful. A Tesla Cybertruck costs about $100,000, right? Or right around there. But the markup on him is crazy now. He almost paid 130% markup. He was like, well, how much to like drive off with it now? The guy was like, I gotta let it go for like $220 and you give me 10 later. The guy's like, I gotta speak to my business manager. Thank God his business manager was like, nah, it's not time to buy a car right now. Like, don't even do it. I'm glad he took the advice of his business manager and didn't want to just drive off in a Cybertruck, which is something that's just a bad investment anyways, because the batteries on all these electric cars are going to go down. You can have less range over the years, and it's going to be worth almost nothing. Look at Hertz can't even give these things away at $20,000. Like they're still going to auction. Like they're selling it for like $18,000 to $20,000, which is like half price, and they still couldn't get rid of them. Like a lot of people don't want electric cars. Some people do. Not everyone does. You definitely don't want to use one that's been beat down by Hertz, because now that battery life is trash. Anyways, this guy wanted to charge over $200,000 for a $100,000 car to this poor guy that just got his contract from the 49ers. His business manager talked him out of it, and he said, I'm not going to buy a car today. That guy also missed out on a sale. Stupid. Let's talk about this finesse move by YBN Nahmir. So he charged this guy for promotion, right? He says, you got it? Yes, sir. So obviously, YBN Amir was sent some amount of money, and he's to post something on a story. And the guy, YBN Amir writes back, when he says, when do you post? And he says, you're like a day later, right? He says, what type of story are you going to be posting? bro, like the guy hits him every day. Can you post the story? YBN Amir eventually says, I get it, bro. You know the thing with me is, I'll be agreeing to stuff. It's just too low. At the same time, I feel like it's cool for me to post it on like my Snapchat for the 200. You feel me? Like my actual storage. Like for my actual storage. Storage. It should be more like 500. You feel me? On Instagram. You feel me though? He says, but that's not what we agreed upon. And then he leaves he didn't play the audio. I wish he did. But then he shows his Snapchat and he's like, did he post it? I pay you and you don't do what you're supposed to do. I mean, this is going on a week now, right? Boom. Did he post it? And then he calls him out for a scam. It's 200. It ain't that deep. Just post it. Never post it. Then YBN Nahmir goes on his Twitter and starts reacting to it like, 200 is crazy. He says, someone says, send it back to him. He says, I don't even know what this guy is. I don't even check my IG DMs. I have a team. YBN Amir does not have a team anymore. Okay? There's nothing to have a team for. He's not putting out music. Nobody's tuning in. He really just needs to, like, get back to work. If he got back to work, then he would need a team. He said, tired of guys lying on my name. First, the guys bought an open off me, and I sent it and cleared it for him. Oh, a verse. Bought an open off of me. I guess that means an open verse. I sent it and cleared it for him. Then the other guy having a fake conversation with himself, believing he actually sent 200. You ain't ish. I never answered you. Guys that never paid me lying on my name to get clout. I don't know. Bro, there ain't coming to you to do the clout move. Why? Why would that? It doesn't make sense. Then we got King Bach. I guess his LA home was burglarized, and they called it bling instead of jewelry, which is kind of disrespectful. He called him out for it and said TMZ owes him an apology. And he says, I don't have $200K cash sitting in my house. What am I? He said, what am I? Like, I don't have $200K just sitting around my crib. That makes sense. Why would you? Anyways, that's about it for right now. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.